Alrighty, guys, so we just got the Captain America Brave New World official teaser. It is finally out. It was supposed to come out yesterday, from what news sources were saying, sources in general, but that didn't happen. But it came out this morning, which is great. It's awesome. Awesome footage shown, and we're going to be breaking it down. All right, so we open up on the White House where we see the first official look at Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross. Harrison Ford has replaced William Hurt as Thunderbolt, because William Hurt had passed away, unfortunately. Sam Wilson walks in. We see him greeting Ross as we get a shot back and forth between Sam with Ross and then also his battle suit, his new suit. This is not the original white one that is shown later in the trailer. I think that suit does get damaged to where he gets this new one, but it looks like he just got out of a fight. There could be a reflection of what something he's looking at after he just got out of a fight. Ross thanks Sam for coming in and talking to him. Sam makes a joke about how he's not used to the new look, just making a joke about how, Harrison Ford replacing William Hurt, but also Harrison making the joke that he does not have the infamous Ross mustache anymore, which, Harrison Ford could have done it. He could have gotten the mustache, or they could have put one on him, but they didn't do that. Ross goes on to say that him and Sam have not always agreed upon things, but he wants to bring Captain America back as a pivotal figure in the military and to the world. I think this will lead on to also where he wants to reform the Avengers or have a new team. In this shot, we get some jets flying around. I believe these are Japanese jets, because later it is shown that Sam Wilson's fighting them. I don't think these are American jets. And then here we get a shot who I believe to be is Sabra. Sabra is an Israeli superhero in the Marvel universe. She's just here as an agent. She isn't shown suited up or anything. I'm not sure if they will put her in a suit in this movie or if they will show that she has any types of powers or anything like that. We get our first official shot as Giancarlo Esposito, and he has been confirmed to be playing G.W. Bridge. G.W. Bridge is a person in the comics who is affiliated with X-Force or with the Six Pack, and also a lot of Cable stories, as well as being in S.H.I.E.L.D. And here we get a shot where these missiles are getting fired off. I believe this correlates to the previous shot with the Fifth Fleet here. As we can see, it looks like the missiles are turning in the same direction where they're going to be hitting these ships that are in the water. Ross tells Sam to work with him. As we know, they've had a really bad past, with the events of Civil War, Infinity War, the Endgame. Ross was totally against the superheroes, or the ones that were not registered or on the run, like Captain America or Steve Rogers, Captain America, and then his team. We also get a shot here of these cherry blossoms trees, which are showing up a lot in this trailer, which I think will have to correlate somewhat with the story, and then also the fact that I think Japan is also a big factor in this movie, as I will bring up in a second. Get some shots of cars blowing up. Harrison Ford is clapping. Now, this is interesting. Harrison Ford, or Thunderbolt Ross, seems like he's giving a speech about this hologram map, and there's these different points on the map that I'm not exactly sure. The only one that stands out is there's this big one right here of the Captain America shield. I'm assuming this has to do with a Captain America mission. And here we got a shot of Sam Wilson, and then we also get a shot of Joaquin Torres. Joaquin Torres was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. It seems like he picked up the mantle of Falcon because he got the wings from Sam. And then we met Isaiah Bradley, who was also in the show as well. Now, this is interesting because it seems like Isaiah Bradley is taking fire on to Thunderbolt Ross. And I think a big thing here is I don't think he would just necessarily do this. I think he could be being mind controlled, because we also know that the leader is going to be in this film, the same actor from The Incredible Hulk. Either the leader is taking control of Isaiah Bradley somehow, or we have a similar situation, with the super soldiers getting controlled, like Bucky and all that, by Hydra and orders, that Isaiah Bradley could be under some sort of mind control like that. You got Sam fighting these soldiers or fighting these agents, and then we got Isaiah Bradley jumping out of the window, and then Sam is walking into this underground facility talking to Thunderbolt Ross, telling him that his inner circle is compromised, meaning there's not people they can really trust. And then we get a shot also of Sam Wilson and Joaquin Torres walking into this facility. Seems very mysterious and very similar to the super soldier facility in Captain America Civil War. It seems really similar to that. And then we get a shot here all in red of a table and tools and everything, and it does look very similar to like this seat that Bucky and the other super soldiers were hooked up to. It seems like another facility like that. Now, I think either this is where Isaiah Bradley could have gotten mind controlled, or this could be maybe where they're doing some tests on Ross to become Red Hulk. Here we get a shot of Sam Wilson in his white suit from the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, fighting off some guards. I believe this is towards the beginning of the movie, like him just going on a regular mission and everything. And then, like I said, I think his suit will get damaged somehow to where he gets in the suit. Here we get our first shot at Tim Blake Nelson as the leader. As you can see on the back of his neck here and his head, it looks like it's green and his hands are green. And he's on the phone with someone. I believe he's talking to Sam. Got this hat on, so I'm not totally sure if he's gonna have, the big ass head that he usually has, but that remains to be seen. We get another shot here where it seems like the leader, because he has green hands, is taking photos of Sam, Harrison Ford, and Isaiah Bradley. I wouldn't be surprised if, with the camera he's using, maybe there's like a certain flash system that when he, takes a picture of Isaiah, that it maybe activates Isaiah if he is in control of him. Here we get another shot with Sam Wilson, Thunderbolt Ross, and then it could be Japan's leader, and then we get more of the cherry blossom trees. Now, this is very interesting. More cherry blossom trees, but we're also at a funeral. Now, this could be a funeral scene for Isaiah Bradley, maybe at the end of him attacking Thunderbolt Ross, maybe he gets killed, or this could be towards the end of the movie, which is also another theory I have, is that this could be Thunderbolt Ross, in quotations, dying. I don't think Thunderbolt Ross is gonna die, because he just became Red Hulk, and like Hulk can't really die. I think this could be Thunderbolt Ross because the theme of the cherry blossom trees, which appears a lot around him, that they maybe planted these in remembrance of him, because I wouldn't be surprised if throughout the movie he says like, oh, he really likes these cherry blossom trees and they planted it for him. And then here we get a shot of Sam fighting off these guards in the facility where that him and Torres had found. So it seems like they get caught or they have to fight off these guards that come in. There's no shot or no sign of Torres, so maybe he got knocked out. Got another shot of Giancarlo Esposito with some firearms, and then some cars blowing up, so there's probably a big fight scene or something's going on. And then we get another shot of Sabra, and then I believe this is another agent who could possibly be a love interest to Sam. That's been kind of circulating around where he could be having a love interest in this movie. So it seems like they're on a freighter ship, or they're on one of the ships, because this definitely looks like a hangar for one of those. We got Thunderbolt Ross about to give a speech at the White House, and then we see more of the cherry blossom trees, which there is a funeral scene. I think it's going to be him, and it's gonna be towards the end of the movie. We get a shot of these soldiers firing at something, and the trailers making it look like they're firing at Sam, but I think that is not the case. I think here, if you can see in the reflection of his goggles, I think you can see more of the cherry blossom trees. So I think in this moment right here, and also he has his new suit, that he is fighting Red Hulk. I think this is the scene from that huge wreckage scene where there's cars flipped over, the ground is totally messed up. I definitely think this is the fight between Sam's Captain America and then Red Hulk, and then whoever else might be part of the fight, because Sam's gonna be cut out. He's gonna be have a lot on his plate with going against Red Hulk. And then as much as I'd like to see him being his own Captain America and go against Red Hulk, going against the Hulk is pretty hard, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has some help. In this shot we get Thunderbolt Ross telling Sam that he is not Steve Rogers, even though he is Captain America. And that's one of the big tropes that everyone goes on about, is a lot of people have not been accepting of Sam Wilson being Captain America. Sam continues to say, you're right, I'm not. And he's picking up his shield here, and looks like the fight with him and Red Hulk. And then another shot of Giancarlo, and then we get a shot of Sam throwing the shield down in the facility, which transitions to the White House getting totally wrecked. And I think this could be a scene where the Red Hulk coming out. I think this is Red Hulk messing up the White House here, or he's maybe the White House is getting attacked. One of the probably the cleanest shots in this trailer is Sam with his new suit, and then we got him extending his wings out. It looks so nice. And then we got his red wing, his new red wing coming out. He's probably going to be sending Red Wing out to fight Red Hulk. I wouldn't be surprised if Red Hulk just takes that, smashes it or something, really easily. But yeah, this is definitely probably during the last fight, or one of the last fights. It looks like here that where they're at is like a park, because there's some benches and there's the water. This could still be in DC, but I'm not totally sure. Here we get a shot of Sam in his aviation gear. So he's in his new suit already, but he also is wearing an aviation mask, probably due to the elevation. But not just that, he is also flying by Tiamut Island when Cersei and the rest of them were trying to prevent Tiamut being born out of the planet of Earth, and then also, destroying Earth. Tiamut became a island. It is said that this could be a big key factor of the properties that are on Tiamut Island, where it could be getting introduced to the MCU 616 version of Adamantium, where that could be a source of metal coming from Tiamut, and then other resources that the government could use. You got Sam flying through some of these jets, knocking him down. Probably all these countries are going to be wanting these resources from Tiamut Island, so they're all going to be fighting over it, and this is where Sam has to come in and try to prevent it in some way. Not sure if he's going to be exactly on the U.S.'s side. Probably has his own agenda to where he, it should just be left alone, because, these materials in the wrong hands of any country, the U.S. or any other country, could be very bad for the world. You get a shot, Sam Wilson's Captain America and Joaquin Torres in his Falcon suit. It's such a cool shot, both of them together. We got him speeding off, and then you get the logo for Captain America Brave New World. And then you get a scream, then followed by a shot of Harrison Ford, Red Hulk, catching Captain America's shield and throwing it, or thrusting it, into the ground. The shot that everyone's been waiting for, person that everyone's been waiting for, is for Red Hulk to finally show up, and he's finally here. They don't show his face. I hope that it looks good. I mean, right now he looks very vibrant. It definitely looks like somewhat like Harrison Ford's face and his hair. Another question would be if his usually Hulk, or Bruce Banner's Hulk, is non-cognitive outside of Professor Hulk's phase, but remain to be seen if Ross will be in control of this form, or if he'll be cognitive fighting Sam Wilson, or if he's just going to be a totally out of control Hulk messing stuff up. I would not be surprised as well if this is a factor. This is a theory I had while watching this trailer. If Ross could be in control of this, but what if, since the leader is a key factor in this, and if he is controlling Isaiah Bradley, what if he's controlling Red Hulk too? And this is why Red Hulk is going crazy, and Sam has to stop him. That is my theory. Possibly it could not happen that way, and he, Ross just has his agenda and he wants to fight Sam. So, what did you guys think of this trailer? I definitely got hyped up off it. It definitely surprised me in some ways. I had a feeling, with all the backlash that this movie has been getting with behind the scenes and so much reshoots and everything, that they had to go big on this teaser, and it seems like they did do that. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' theories are from seeing this teaser trailer. Let me know also what kind of other video ideas you would like me to do off Captain America Brave New World. If you guys again enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.